Hey there, welcome to my crib. Let's go check it out. So back in like the 90s, I would watch MTV's Cribs. That's what this is supposed to be, but really I just want to show you my small mini apartment. As soon as you walk in this door, there's like a foyer. By foyer I mean a little hallway that leads to all of the other different rooms. Honestly, I've never really been upstairs, so I don't really know what's up there. But the best part about this entire place is this mirror. When you're like walking out, you can just take a quick look, check the hair, make sure everything's looking good. But legitimately, I've like never been upstairs, so let's see what is up here. Oh. It's just like 2 extra rooms. Okay, now let's go check out my little place. So I'm basically 3 doors in. And for some reason, my hallway is always really dark. So this is the place. Welcome to my crib. First thing you may notice are these wonderful circles that are behind me on the wall. It's super bare in here. All of the walls are white. So I wanted to add a little splash and make it feel a little homier. Little white and gray paper things. They came with their own sticky stuff on the back, so I just topped them up there. Hopefully they're easy to take off. One other interesting thing about this crib on this wall is the heck. This is basically a device that monitors the electricity use in this crib. On here it'll show you a bunch of different things. I know it's a little tough to see, but it'll show you the credit that you have, how much you have remaining. So yeah, I need to top up, that's good. And it'll show you all of the other different amounts that you have here. I think the goal of this is to make sure that you're using electricity responsibly, and at least you know when you need to top up. The other main theme of this crib is it's really small. So that wall back here is really as far as it goes. That means I don't have a lot of space. So I throw the bike here. Usually, I'll just back it up a little bit so I have some more space. I know it blocks the door. So usually when I go out, I have the bike. Not a big deal. I dry my clothes here too because there are laundry machine things out here in that little sketchy room thing. The problem with doing laundry out there is that it's really expensive because it's not free, which sucks. So I just dry my clothes in here. Walking deeper into this gigantic crib, I have a stove that is right next to my bed. And that's why I put up this curtain, to make it feel more like a room. Basically just put up command strips and then strung this blanket through them. Honestly, this curtain was probably the best idea that I've had and alteration that I've made to this entire crib. Moving over from the stove is the wonderful sink facility. As you can see, I have chips here and I store my oatmeal here because I don't have a whole lot of space in my cupboards. This is the only area that I have available to store some food. Moving on from the sink, basically I got this little closet thing. It's very tall, it's very thin. I actually leave it open. I think it makes me feel like it's a little bigger than it is that way. Bow ties, another command strip, come in handy. I have this weird little ledge shelf thing. Was not finished. You can tell it's very rough. Don't want to get any splinters here. I've got a microwave and a fridge. You have now basically seen my entire apartment. Really, this is where I make oatmeal in the morning. Fantastic. This is where I will make some pasta. This is the bed. So this is where the magic happens. And when I say magic, I mean sleeping, because that's the most magical thing in the entire world. Freaking weirdos. Thinking I was going to say something else. Thankfully, I do have a bathroom in here. This bathroom follows suit, also very small, but not bad. There honestly is this little weird nook here. These are the walls, and it's so small, so it was such a struggle to find a shelf that would fit in between this little area. I mean, what the heck? I've never met the landlord before, but when I told him about when I was moving out, if I wanted to leave stuff or have stuff there for the next person that was going to move in, he basically said no. And I even said that, hey, there's the shelf in here. It fits perfectly in a bathroom. It's difficult to find one. I can leave it for the next person so they don't even have to worry about it. He said, no, don't leave anything. That doesn't make any sense. I have this small shower as well. It's very difficult to manage the hot water, cold water, because if you just move it a smidge, it gets super, super hot. It's kind of like a game to me, trying to just nudge it enough to get it perfect. Yeah. This is the crib. However, look at these majestic hardwood floors. And before I forget, this little love seat thing, great find. That's what I use for my desk and recording the little nugs. Honestly though, one of the best things is actually the lighting here. So this super long window behind me is quite awesome because it pushes in a lot of natural light, and that's what I'm all about, so it makes it really great. Thanks for visiting the crib. I do have one more thing to show you before I let you guys leave. It's in the kitchen. Let me take you there right now. There are some cupboards. You place your hand on it, it's warm for some reason. That's because the water heater's in here. You have now seen the entire crib. Let's chat for 1 minute. Finding housing in Dublin is quite difficult. Apparently the city is going through a housing crisis right now because there are more people than there are houses or housing available. So that was perfect for me. I basically came in here, I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't rent or book or get anything in advance because you basically have to be in Ireland to solidify any housing. Once I got here, I basically booked an Airbnb for a week and had that week hunting and searching for a place to stay. I saw this super small place online. I was just like, okay, I'll show up for the showing. Who knows what's gonna happen? I was talking with the realtor guy. We both ended up talking about ties and how we both love cool ties. So he was like, dude, you're a cool guy. Do you wanna just make this happen right now? I was like, sure, let's do it. So that was that. Now I had this small apartment. Honestly, I'm thankful that I found a place because there were some people still looking for a place to stay when classes had started, and that would have been super stressful. All in all, I like the little place. It's basically just like a dorm room anyway, but I have all the amenities that I would ever need. Plus, now I have this cool divider curtain. I'm actually gonna miss this little place. I fly out in almost exactly a month to start the dissertation research. This was the first place outside of university housing that I've actually rent or leased for myself. It's a totally new experience. Do you think the landlord would be mad if I actually left that little shelf in the bathroom? It's seriously the perfect size for that little nook. It just doesn't make sense for me to just take it and throw it out. The next person would be so angry if they knew the landlord would not have let them keep that in there. It's just so perfect. It's even like tiered, so you have... Thanks for coming and checking out the crib. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, think about subscribing. You can do that right here. If you want to check out another crazy adventure that I've been on, you can do that over here. More importantly, let me know what you guys think by commenting below.